I just got these Mattehop Gel Pens. They're made by Pentel. I saw a YouTube video about them and decided I wanted to give them a try. So I got the 14 color set, which says it's original plus the cheerful set. I'm going to open them up. This is what the back looks like. Ordered them on Amazon. They didn't cost too much. And, well, this is what they look like when you open them up. I guess there's an inner thing here that comes out. And it looks like there's two sets. These are the super fun set. And these must be the, actually maybe this is part of the super fun set too, this brown one. So, super fun and just regular fun. There, Mattehop fun. So, I thought I'd give them a try. Should we do super or regular first? Well, maybe we'll do regular first. And then we'll see how that works. So I do have white paper, but I also have black paper. I think we'll try the white first. And here's just some paper that I doodled on a little bit. And in no particular order, we'll just give them a try. Now the line is supposed to be 1 millimeter. And yeah, they're pretty nice. They're like a thicker line. Okay, that's the black one. Red. I guess I'm kind of doing this at the bottom of the page, huh? Maybe I should do it over here. Okay, red. Yeah, these are nice. They kind of feel kind of, you know, pretty opaque. And so that's what those ones look like. Pretty bright colors. I think the color changes a little bit when they dry. Like I think they dry a little bit lighter. But anyway, so far, pretty nice. Whoops, this one needed a little start up there. Okay. Well, so far these are nice. Yellow, very light color, very bright, pigmented color. It's kind of nice. Yeah, these are showing up good on white paper. And then, whoops, this one didn't start on its own. Need a little help. But another pretty vibrant, nice color. Yeah. And then the final one in the regular set is purple. So I guess these are gel pens, and it's some kind of new formula that they came up with that will write on different surfaces and on black paper. Okay, so that's the original set. And now, hold on to something. It's the super fun, cheerful set. Yeah. And there are the colors. And I'm just gonna get them out of here. and we'll just try them out. Well, maybe I'll move this over here. Okay. And although they may have some name for this one, I would just call it brown. Kind of a chocolatey brown. Here's white, which won't show up, I believe. Well, maybe a creamy white. I don't know if you can read that or not, but it is there. It's white and it's creamy and it's ivory white. I guess they do have names on them. And that first one was just brown. Okay. Then we've got coral pink. Coral pink. So they look kind of shiny when they go on, but then they kind of turn matte. Well, that's a nice color. I like that one. And then we've got pink. Regular pink. Two pinks. Coral and regular. Okay. And what is this one? Yellow green. Interesting choice. Yellow green. Okay. And then, ooh, sky blue. And that's a nice color. And this is how it compares to the other blue over here. Yep. And then one more of the super fun colors of the, and this one is, I have to look, yellow orange. Yellow orange. Yeah, that's yellow orange. It's a nice color. I guess next I want to try these on black paper, and I just happen to have some black paper here, so I'll just go through them kind of in reverse order, trying them on black paper. Seems like they're kind of soaking in quite a bit, at least this one is. You know, maybe it's the paper now, because I do have a different type of black paper here. This is kind of like construction paper. So let me find my other black paper, which I thought I had right here, and I do. Just have to get to it. Yeah. Okay. So this is origami paper, which has a different kind of finish. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better on this. Yep. So that's the yellow orange. I wouldn't say it's super opaque. Kind of have to put a lot on there to make it show up, but let me try to zoom in and see. Can you see this kind of changing from wet to dry, and how it kind of, the color changes a little bit? Well, anyway, maybe you can't see that, but so that's the yellow orange. And then we've got pink. Oh, that one shows up really nice. Yep. Pink. Sky blue. I actually kind of thought they might sit on top of the paper a little bit better. This is the yellow-green, I think. Yep. They're nice. I like them. I can see the color changing a little bit, like with this blue one, you can see how it's wetter in the middle, so it looks darker. And this didn't look as good when it was wet now. So I guess you can count on these to lighten up, maybe on a dark background when they dry. And this one is coral pink. Yeah, these are kind of fun. I kind of like them. Now see how that one you can barely see it? Let's see if it changes when it's dry. And here's the ivory white, which I couldn't get to show up on the other one. And I think it's going to do better on here. So anyway, these just came out of the box today, and this is my first time trying them out. And so far, they're kind of nice. Maybe not as opaque as I thought they might be, but still nice. Okay, and then here's brown. Looks really dark. Oh, I don't even have that in. Yep, I'll do a couple of wetter dots of brown. I wouldn't say brown is a color I use a lot, but anyway. So that's it for the super fun, cheerful set. And then we'll go on to the regular ones. This is red. Orange. Yeah, these are nice, but I'm not used to using pens that change color this much either. So maybe that's something you'd have to get used to. Huh. I guess some of this kind of depends on the angle, too. But anyway, yellow. There's green. Now from where I'm sitting, this looks really pretty dark, but I think as soon as they dry out, you can see the color better. Just got a couple more. Blue. This is just regular blue. And this one seems to have a lot of color to it. Seems to have maybe more of a pigmented look than some of them. And purple. Yep, these are looking pretty good. And the last one's black, which I'm going to try, but I don't think it's going to show up very well because it's black on black paper, black on black. But, you know, trying it anyway. Okay. Well, that's all the colors. And these ones lightened up and are more colorful, this first set. Okay. Okay, here's something else they're supposed to be able to do, so I'm going to try them out. And that is to write on photos. So this is an old Polaroid. Let's see if I can write on this with this pen. Well, it kind of writes on the, not super well. I don't know if you can read that or not. Let me try a different color. Well, it could be that I'm trying to put a dark color on a light background too. Let me try a lighter one. Yeah, it does kind of work, but these are Polaroids, and who uses Polaroids anymore? Hardly anybody. So this is just a regular print. What if I wanted to say draw a radish on here? Well, now that worked out a lot better. Yeah. Well, I'm saying these might work a little bit better on, this is a shinier, let's see how this works. Well, it does write on a photograph. On the ones that have a little texture, it seems to work better. And on the super shiny ones, you know, maybe not as good. But I'm sure there's lots of people that would be thrilled to have something right on their photographs because they like to do that sort of thing. And then the last thing is it's supposed to write on tape. So I'm going to stick some tape down. See how it does. On tape. On some paper. Okay. Well, here we go. Writing on tape. Well, it worked really good. We'll try that again. That's white. Well, it does write on tape. Whatever they said about writing on tape is completely true. And, you know, there's different types of tape too, like there's shinier tape or matte tape. This is kind of the shiny kind, so it's working good. So I'm going to say their claims to be able to write on tape are in fact accurate, because I'm writing on tape, and that's off the tape. It kind of looks the same. Okay, well there you have it. The Mattehop experience. Here they all are together. Thanks for watching.